Good afternoon, Daniel. It's good to see you.
Hi Nathan, good to see you too.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks. Looking forward to the weekend.
Oh, nice. Aren't we all? Have you got any plans?
Not many, just watch the game.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Who's playing?
Spurs.
Oh, nice. Are you a Spurs fan then?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, nice. Good to hear that. I think we've got a couple of Spurs fans on the team then. Yeah. And how's your week been?
Um, yeah, it's been quite productive, I think.
Oh, that's good to hear. Glad to hear it's going well. Um, all right. So, you have passed your 3-month probation. That was a while ago now, and now you've reached your 12-month appraisal. So let me quickly tell you a bit about what an appraisal is. It's an opportunity for us to look at how everything's going, kind of to kick the tires, as it were.
Uh, I think it's important to look at improving yourself. So I'm looking forward to this.
Oh, I completely agree. Appraisals can be an incredible opportunity for you to work out how to stay motivated in a job. It can also help you improve areas where you feel you're a bit weaker. Um, so what we're going to do first is hear from you how you're doing, what your thoughts are on how the year's gone, how you're getting on with the team, and if there's anything you want to work on. After that, we're going to talk about how the business think you're doing. And finally, we're going to set some objectives together for you to work towards. How does that sound?
Yeah, it sounds good to me.
Great. And please, Daniel, if you have any questions at any point, feel free to ask them.
I will do.
Okay, so first things first, let's hear from you. How do you feel about how the year has gone, highlights, lowlights, anything in between, anything you want to talk about?
Well, I think overall it has been a pretty good year. I've exceeded KPI targets and made good progress. So yeah, overall I think it's gone well.
Yeah, let's start with the KPIs. You're right, you have exceeded the average quotas. How do you feel that you're doing within the team?
I I think I'm doing all right. Um, I think I'm keeping up, other than the slight hiccup.
Oh,
There was a small argument I had with one of the team, and they filed a grievance against me, but that was all dealt with.
yes. And how have things been since then?
It's been all right. Well, I have noticed a bit of a difference.
Oh, how so?
It feels like I'm being pushed out a little, like I'm not one of the team. I mean, I know there was an argument, and but I was kind of hoping that they would get over it, you know. And now I feel like it's getting in the way, like I'm on the outside.
It's interesting to hear it from your side. I've definitely noticed that there is a little bit of a divide. Do you go to any of the team socials?
No, I don't feel comfortable with the team, so why would I go? I guess maybe it would be good to get to know them better there.
Oh, absolutely. I think it'd be a great opportunity to show off what you really like and to get to know the rest of the team. They're a great bunch. I think you'd really get on with them if you got to know them. Maybe try starting to talk to Darren about the football. I know you both support Spurs, so you could definitely have something in common there.
What? I didn't know he was a Spurs fan. I have to talk to him about the football game last weekend.
Great. So maybe we can look at making your relationship building an objective later on. Okay, so let's come back to that. There was something I wanted to have a chat about. So HR have pointed out to me that you have higher than normal absences, nearly double the usual amount actually, and it was always around the same time each month. Do you remember these absences?
Oh yeah, my wife had a car crash before Christmas and has to go to physiotherapy twice a month, but is too scared to drive, so I had to take her. I didn't realise that it was a problem.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that your wife was in an accident. I hope she's okay. Thanks for letting me know. Going forward, I could look at putting you on a different shift pattern on those days, if that would help.
Oh, yes, please. I didn't even realise that was an option.
It's definitely something we can look into. Absolutely. We can always try to help you out with things like that. Just let us know. Let's sit down next week and work out when you need to work the different shifts. But going forward, please let me or HR know when you're going to be off work for whatever reason. Is that fair?
Yes, absolutely. I really appreciate you being so understanding. I don't know what I'd do if I couldn't take my wife to her appointments.
Okay, so talk to me about where you see yourself going in the future. You mentioned something in your self-appraisal form about this, I think?
Yes, I think I'm achieving above the standard, and so I'd like to take the next step up and become a team leader. I look at someone like you who has been with the company for so long, and I think that I'd love to make a step in that direction.
Oh, well, I'm flattered that you look up to me. I think you have the ambition to make it. I do think that there are a few things that you need to work on, but I can see you as a team leader for sure.
That's great. I'm willing to work on anything, and I know I need to work on my teamwork. What else is there to work on?
Okay, so let me show you your KPIs in comparison to the rest of the team. So I don't want this to dishearten you, but as you can see from this, the team have got a very high KPI average in comparison to the numbers you're hitting. Now, I like to think that I run a tight ship, and so I'd like to get everyone up to standard.
Hmm, that's interesting. I honestly don't know if I can work much harder. I don't know how the rest of the team do it so much better.
Well, one thing that could help, I know most of them, if not all of them, have time management plans in place so they can maximize their efficiency.
Oh, really? Would you be able to help me make one?
Yes, of course.
Or maybe I could ask one of the team and kill two birds with one stone.
Even better. Okay, so I think you've highlighted a few goals to work towards. Are there any others you'd like to add in?
Um, I think that's all of them, to be honest. Are there any you think I should work towards, or are there any that would help me get to team leader more quickly?
Well, firstly, I think let's focus on getting you up to the team standard, and then we can look at what steps you can take to get you on track to become a team leader. How does that sound?
Yeah, that it sounds good.
Okay, so to list your current objectives, we've got one, create a time management plan with the help of one of the team with the aim of improving KPIs. Two, get to know the team better. Try chatting to Darren about Spurs FC and maybe coming to some team events just to get to chat to people. So maybe we should create one or two more objectives. I think if you want to become a team leader, it could be helpful to attend some corporate events.
I wasn't really sure if those events were for people like me.
Oh, of course they are. They're open to the whole company. So how about I let you know when the next few are and you can come to one or two?
Okay, sure. It would be good to get a better idea of who makes up the company and at what levels.
Great, that's sorted then. Okay, finally, and this one is a small one. Your percentage of packages that are packed are that are sorry, your percentage of packages that are damaged are very slightly higher than the rest of the team. If you could get that on par with the rest of the team, then that would be perfect.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't realize that that was the problem. Hopefully, with the time management plan, I will be less stressed and rush less.
No, that makes sense. Okay, so I'm feeling very positive about all of this. I'll write down your performance management form, on your performance management form, your objectives, and I'll get you a copy. Also, just to say that going forward, we'll be having return to work interviews for any unauthorized absence. So I understand that you have a very difficult situation, but we need you to let us know if you're going to be taking any time off. Yeah, is that fair?
Of course. Thank you for being so understanding. I will let you know what's going on, but if we change a few shifts like you suggested, then I shouldn't need any time off at all.
Oh yeah, great. Glad to hear it. Have you got any questions for me?
No, I don't think so.
Wonderful. All right. Well, let's have a catch up in a few months' time, see how you're getting on with your current objectives, and then we can look at setting some new objectives and see where we go from there.
Yep, that sounds good. Thanks for all the help. See you in a bit.
Good, good. Thank you for taking this time to sit down with me. I'll chat to you later. Bye.